play around. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. That was gross. Twists, finding the timing through smoke. There's an M4 as well for Nitro to upgrade from the FAMAS, so it's going to be full-fledged rifles and a health advantage. The utilities being thrown forward from Evil Geniuses, and they're going to plant within this window of opportunity. Stanislaw jumping off of the bomb site, Naf and Nitro blind, so that buys more time for the T's to fall back. What's their post plan? Well, we've got a man committed to the Goose, we've got Stanislaw with full HP standing at the top of ramp, and then that deep control from Cirque on the op. And the bomb is planted for him, right at the very corner. So long control is everything for EG, and now they've got that 3 versus 2 back in their favor. Stanislaw's got the double twists, gonna have to do it all. 1v3, it's just on Cirque. He sees him at a distance, but Twists, he needs to defuse, and he doesn't have the kit. He needs the kill. Is there time? Absolutely not. It's Evil Geniuses taking Dust 2 and pushing us to a 3rd.
That's what we wanted, baby. This is what we wanted. We got a series on our hands now. Glad to see EG take a map. Said it before, if there's ever a time for EG to come back and win a series, it'd be now in their current form. And that, yeah, a spectacular performance from EG, and Liquid will be scratching their heads. But we've got a death segment following this to break that all down. Chad said they played well on the first map. Let's see what he has to say about EG on map 2.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second week here. We've got the best teams in the world and complexity.
Flamey is his kryptonite again! Oh! And this is it.
It's a bulldozer.
We have fun, we're going to play good. We may lose some shit round, but you just brush it off, and if we win some good round, we cheer. That's what it is.
The best team in the world going up against a team who, you know, hasn't even been able to qualify for the major yet.
Just trying to buy time, flanking around, punching him down, and he tries to immediate defuse. He's right there with the kid. Oh my god, I can't believe it. 16 and 12.
I've seen every big CS:GO match ever. I can tell you that would already be like a top 5 upset of all time.
Sybil could dash. Oh! The shutdown!
This isn't the Astralis that I know.
He's trying to get the pit. Can he stand tall one last time? He likes the ball! No! A beautiful spray! And the next shot is there.
It was ready for Vitality versus Complexity. I introduce you to North America's newest juggernaut.
16 to 6 as they take down Vitality.
Complexity have one last beast to challenge. They wanted to build Juggernaut, but we want to destroy the Juggernaut.
Of course.
16 rounds to Navi's favor. Victories on Train and Mirage.
And the Na'Vi Storm has come and conquered today.
It's an exciting, you know, couple of days that we've had here, and it doesn't feel like we've had any losers other than maybe Astralis.
Zeus, they had you on your map pick, but you had them on theirs, and this was a real interesting one because it's Dust 2, and you guys come into this. I'd just spoken to them, and they were saying, "Oh, okay, we can do this now based on individual skill. It's going to be ours that shine in terms of headshotting ability, what we can do." But this time around, it's you guys that deliver. Was there just something that changed or happened that enabled you guys to step it up? Was it the pressure? What changed?
No, I think that Map 1 Nuke, the result didn't show the reality. Like, we didn't play what we could because we lost so many situations that leads 2v1 rounds outside where we get an advantage and he does a smart play. Like, it was very small rounds, and then on CT side, we couldn't hold a force for our lives, so I don't think that's the true story. And as for Dust 2, I think we showed who outskilled who.
You really did. Now going on to Inferno, this is more middle ground for you both. Can we expect an all-out brawl, or is this going to be you taking the domination and then carrying this momentum forward?
I don't care how it is, as long as we get the win. That's kind of what I'm going for, but I think it's going to be a brawl. I know it's Liquid's one of the top 2 maps, and it's one of our top 2 maps as well, so hopefully it's a good show for everyone, and it's one of those fun matches where everyone is playing insane and we come out on top because suck it, Liquid.
Well, Dev's fighting words. Okay, then. I appreciate Zeus and his frank approach to that interview. I mean, you know, listen, we're in it to win it here, boys.
I see your grid.
Dust 2 goes the way of the evil geniuses. Feels good. Tied up 1-1 in the series, and I want to hear what my analysts have to say. Chad, going into it, man, what were you expecting?
Look, I think when I saw those 2 NAF clutches go down, I thought capitulation was well and truly on the line for EG. I thought, oh no, NAF's gone and done them so dirty. This one's done, pack her up. But I'm really impressed with the way that they were able to bounce back into that. And I don't know if this was the Liquid game plan or not, but it felt like the idea was to keep Breeze on ice, because I think I was just counting back. We were 12 rounds into that game, and Breeze had 1 frag to his name. Take a look right here at the scoreboard. He finished with 17. He had a couple towards the tail end of the CT half, but that means the lion's share of his fragging power came through on the T half, and that's where they really ramped things up and started to punish Liquid. So I'm really impressed with EG being able to shake off that first map and come through and show this style of CS.
Yeah, that was a grand EG. It truly was a grand EG, and there's a name at the top of this list that we need to mention. Ethan. It had been so long since I saw him having a big impact like that. 99 ADR, 6-0 in opening kills. 6 times he gave EG the opening, and he gave them the power play. That was absolutely beautiful, and I just want to bounce back on what Chad said. He talked about NAF's clutch, and I was on Liquid's communication. I can guarantee you at that time, they thought it was done. They thought they had it in their back, because everyone is just laughing, they're having fun, like, what the hell are you doing? How can you win this? And then when they start feeling like things are going bad, there wasn't really a reaction. To me, that was the one bad side about this performance from Liquid. They couldn't really flip the switch and realize, okay, hold on a second, we need to focus right now. We need to find a solution. They burst into frustration when they realize, hold on a second, we cannot just have fun and win. So to me, that's a bit of an alarm.
That is a bit of an alarm. I mean, you must have been alarmed as well when I accurately predicted that Elige would not be fragging as hard on Dust 2 either. Elige, only 13 frags throughout the entire map. A real step down from his crazy performance on Nuke. Chad, your thoughts?
Yeah, Nitro as well. I think if you want to lump those 2 guys in together, obviously Elige was the Terminator over there on map number 1, but Nitro, he dipped off in a big way as well. And we said it was the heads-up Counter-Strike that was going in their favor on map number 1 when you had the guys from Aegis running into them, they were getting punished. Here in this one, the shoe was on the other foot, and I liked Zeus in that interview saying, look, you see who outskilled who. I think a bit of tongue-in-cheek there. Both games you could probably grab similarities of how they kind of unfolded. But for those of you at home who aren't too familiar, Zeus used to coach Liquid when Nitro and Elige were over there. So obviously a little bit of history, a little bit of jabs in there is always fun.
He knows who to push the buttons on. He knows where to go on this. He's probably telling EG right now, just go and press these guys right here. I mean, that's the thing. You've got Zeus.
Hello guys, this is NIP Twist, doing a Q&A for NIP. You recently sent me questions last week, and I'm gonna answer them now. Okay, this one is from Quentin_East LSD. Tips to become a pro opera like you. Hello from France. And it's mainly like dedication, I would say. Like, you have to put in the hours to become like really good. Also, I would suggest like looking demos, but I think the best thing you can do, like if you want to become a pro, is deathmatch for sure. Just grind deathmatch in games, and try to find a team as well when you feel like you're really good as well, because I think it gives so much playing with a team as well. This one is from Leroy Bootman. What do you like the most about NiP? I like the players a lot. I think we have a really good team chemistry. I like that everyone is so like dedicated, like we're always trying to improve. Every loss we make, every fault, like mistake we make, we try to improve. But at the same time we're having a lot of fun. So that's my main like favorite thing, like that I like the most with NIP. That we can just, I don't know, chill group of people. Okay, this one is from Firlu Pepejin. Where does your name originate from? So Twist, it's not really like, it's not a unique nickname, I would say. I mean, it's pretty common. But like the first time I used it was like when I was around 13, maybe 12. Played Counter-Strike Source. It was first like twisted with the exclamation mark, I think it's called. Utropstecken. So I just changed that to Twist with an exclamation mark, and then Twist. It just became Twist after that. This one is from Bobo Hölsvik. Ryktet om att du är flygrädd, stämmer det? Ja, det stämmer. Eller det gjorde i alla fall. Jag hatade att flyga när jag var mindre. Det var absolut det värsta jag visste. Speciellt när jag reste med familj. Jag ville aldrig resa. Jag ville bara sitta vid datorn och bara spela CS spela CS hela dagen. Och andra spel med kompisar. Men ju mer jag har flugit, så mycket som jag har flugit nu, så det har minskat. Men så fort turbulensen kickar in, då är det händerna på stolarna. Det är för livet. This one is from Carrot CS. How big was the impact of Forest and Getright leaving the roster? Did it affect Moran? So I didn't play when Getright was in the roster. I played when Forest was. Yeah, Forest had a really big impact on us all. We were really like devastated, I would say, that he left. It was something we never thought of. Like, we had been playing good CS as well, but I respect this decision. Like, I think it was like I don't know, not wise one, but it was I understand why he did it. He explained it, so I understand why. So it's no hard feelings, but yeah, it affected us for sure. This one is from Skedhammar. Nando's question mark. Yes, please. On you though, Robin. This is from Scriptip. When next tournament? I guess that's tournaments? Yeah, I guess so. We have online tournaments now. At the moment we're not traveling because of this like corona thing, so we have to stay home, but I think it's DreamHack Masters Malmö, the next thing. This is from Psych CSGO. How did you get so good? Yes, by playing a lot when I was a kid as well. Like, I play so much now, I played so much before, and it's like the love, like the passion I have for CS that's just hunger all the time, playing more, wanting to play more. Connie Carlson, when did you start playing Counter-Strike and how was your journey from noob to NIP? So my first time playing CS was, I think I was around 8 years old. I played like at my brother's PC. I had been watching him for a while, like just fanboying him, Let's watch when he played 1.3 or 1.4. I don't remember what version it was, but it was a long time. And I remember him renaming like the name in game to Simon 8 år or 8 AR because you can't write like the letter O in game. So it was Simon 8 AR. Anyways, since then, like I first got my PC when I was around 10 or no 11 maybe. 10 or 11 years old I was. And I remember playing Counter-Strike Source, and I remember also like I had such a shitty PC. I think I had 30 FPS constant, like all the time 30 FPS, so it was lagging so much. And I remember even holding banana. I still remember this to this date. That I was holding banana and 5 guys running in, and I just sprayed like from the pool area. It was a car back then, or it was some thing there. So I was hiding there and just sprayed down and I had 18 FPS and it was lagging so much. But I remember that feeling was one of the best feelings I had back in the days. But yeah, I don't know how I managed to play with 19 FPS. If I had 19 FPS today, or 30 even, I would just throw the PC out of the window. This one is from Top Kills 247. Why were you so reluctant to join NIP when you were at Fnatic? So the story many doesn't know is that when I played for Godsent, I got offer from 3 top teams. It was NIP, Fnatic and Mouse, I think, yeah, when they changed. Yeah, I don't remember even when they changed, but it was those teams, and I turned 2 down, Mouse and Fnatic, and I said yes to NIP before I was in Fnatic, the second time. But basically, Godsent couldn't come to an agreement with NIP, and NIP moved on, and they signed Lekro, which was a really good addition in my opinion. But yeah, so I would probably be in NIP before Fnatic, but it was good anyways. Okay, this one is from Mark J. Wonderchild. Any tips? I'm stuck at GN Gold Nova, I guess that would be. If you don't play deathmatch, just play deathmatch. That improves your aim really good. Or aim bots, just grind a lot and grind games. I'm sure you will. I'm positive you will get out of there in a matter of time for sure. This one is from 12163 underline. Best player you have played with? In terms of raw individual skill, I would say Brolan is one of the best I played with. Really talented kid. He's really good. He's really good individual, but the thing that surprised me the most in Godsent, which I noticed just 1 week in or 1 month in, was that he had such a good work ethic. He was wanting to improve all the time, finding new nades, finding nades I didn't even know. That was one of the first times I played with a guy that wanted to improve for a long time. I had we kind of had our struggles back then, and Brolan really boosted our team as well. Managed to claim 1 trophy as well. So yeah. This one is from Melker underline. What is your favorite knife? At the moment it's Talon knife. I love the animation. It's one of the best things with knives, I think. The animation. But otherwise Butterfly has always been a favorite as well. It feels like you're getting a lot of movement in that knife, jumping around. But yeah, it's Talon for now. This one, okay. This one is from Shah Mubashir. Why do you destroy all the good teams? Just let them have fun also. This one is from GG04 underline Nippen. Great question. This one is from Vitali885. What was your first big step to becoming a pro player? My first big step, do you mean team-wise then, or do you mean like individual when I kind of felt like I'm gonna go pro? Becoming pro was never something I intended to do. Like, I was just playing for fun because I loved the game, and that was like my main drive to play. Like, I just had fun with people and just competing. But I noticed, like, back in Counter-Strike Source, even when I competed against the like better teams in Denmark, like practice games, even if it was just practice, I just instant knew that I was kind of at a really good level individual, like the best, if not better even, because I remember like Hund and Glaive and all those guys were at the top in Source in the beginning, and I just destroyed Hund, and then I knew that I was in the top level. This one is from Leo Thunborg. Do you think that you would be able to take the major this year? Yeah, I think so.
Threat's been waiting for this whole time. That smoke he plans to deploy will separate them and stop those fights coming so easy. Lots of fights coming in now, though, and the first does go the way of RPK.
It's looking pretty good there for Vitality, but they're not looking towards the kitchen at all. Lekr0 helps himself to a freebie there, but RPK did manage to pick up a frag initially. It's looking like this is a confirmed round out for Vitality. 2 versus 1. Lekr0 up against ZywOo and Shox.
Lekr0 is a bit of a Mirage specialist when the chips are down.
Yeah, well, Twist, apparently, he's not bad either. There's a couple of kills with these Desert Eagles, make it 3 in total.
Jesus.
Apex answering back, but he's being tagged up and back and forth we go as Noctplay will be picking up the round. Both of them incredibly low on the T side here as Lekr0 will pick another one off.
He's going to get the frag. Does he go for it straight away?
Oh, he's actually pulled this off.
Not quite. Plopsky now knows where his opponent is. He's tucked into the off angle and he just has to pull the trigger. Clean Deagle headshot.
As they get the contact, so now being spotted. ZywOo waiting for his opportunity to strike, and unfortunately, Nork beats him to the punch. M4 will be coming out on top. Couple of kills, AK down, and it looks like we are having no problem here for NIP whatsoever until Apex arrives. He does give them an entrance, so
maybe there's some legs to this round after all. A combination of players, iconic, but already now he's hoping this push comes in, and we're just in time, down to 29. 2 more, damage onto...
Vad är det som måste med? Mus med att ta tempo och hörlurar.
Ja, jag sätter mig här fram då.
Hörru, kan jag få min rygg att ligga i baksätet? Jag måste bara se så av min man.
Nice, helt okej.
Ja.
Då ska du fram snart.
Over there yet.
liten. Men det var ju ingen jätteförförande.
Hej då! Menebox, de kommer vara där! Kom med! Kom till B!
Counter-Strike är ett väldigt roligt spel. Det är väldigt, ska man säga, som en idrott. Det är mycket mer tävlingsinriktat än ett dataspel som just man tröttnar på efter